Feel like time's slipping away? Let me tell you something. You're not late. With just a month left before the new year, most people wait for January to start fresh, but this is your moment to stand out. This is your chance to take control and write your own story. This winter arc is your first chapter in a lifelong story of achievement. Now let me tell you why this video is unlike any you have seen before. Ironically, 90% of all the other videos are setting you up for failure right from the start, by giving you a burst of motivation to change, which fades at first pump on the road, so no wonder you were stuck on loop of procrastinating and laziness. But there is a psychosocial 4-step framework that only the top 10% of the world, like Kobe Bryant, Bruce Lee, Mark Zuckerberg, and more, uses and understand to crack their goals. And once you learn it, you will achieve this or anything you want. This winter arc will be a first step to a whole sustainable arc of accomplishments in your life, where you can gradually implement throughout your entire life. But we'll talk about how to actually do that later in the video. Now I will walk you through each step of the framework, and if you want to change your life before the next year, don't miss out on any of the steps, especially the last one. Let's begin. Begin with the end in mind. This concept from the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is a game changer. It's about starting every goal with a vivid picture of your destination. Imagine this. If you don't know where you're going, any road will get you there. But when you start with the end in mind, you create a roadmap. Every step, every decision you make brings you closer to your ultimate goal. Take a moment, grab a piece of paper, or open your notes app. Now think about, what does your ideal life look like? How does it feel? What impact do you want to create, not just in the short term, but 30 years from now? Be clear, realistic, and specific with what you want to achieve. You might say, I've tried setting goals before, but it didn't make a difference. You're tempted to click off this video. But wait, there's a secret you probably haven't heard. A method that will reframe your goals and supercharge your motivation. So let's say your goals look like this. Learn coding, master graphic design, start video editing, lose weight. Great list, but now ask yourself, why? Ask it 5 times. Here's an example. Why learn coding? It's interesting. Why? It can lead to a career. Why? A career brings financial freedom. Why? Freedom lets me create apps or businesses. Why? To live life on my terms. Boom. Now you've uncovered the real why behind your goal. It's no longer just coding. It's about freedom, creativity, and control. This deeper why will be your secret weapon. When you're feeling lost or unmotivated, it's the token that will put you back on track. Now that you defined your why and set you goals, you are ready for step 2, which is the secret that 90% of people got it wrong, while the rest 10% knows and understand it. And most often than not, they talk about it. Kobe Bryant once said, "Greatness isn't just talent. It's the focus, the determination, the work ethic." Bruce Lee, "The successful warrior is the average man with a laser-like focus." Focus is the secret ingredient most people overlook. In a world that glorifies multitasking and demands constant high achievement, focus is what sets you apart. Back to your list. Here's the deal. You need to narrow it down to no more than 2 goals, because true progress comes from concentrated effort. Don't scatter your energy across a dozen goals. Pick just 1 or 2. I suggest that you choose 1 mental goal and 1 physical goal. This balance keeps you energized and prevents burnout. These goals don't have to be forever, but they must be sustainable for the length of your winter arc. And here's where everybody got wrong. Focus isn't just about focusing on your goals, but rather say no to distractions. As Steve Jobs said, focus is about saying no to the 100 other good ideas. Remember, focus isn't just about narrowing your goals. It's about staying committed to them when shiny new opportunities come knocking. Now that you've set your goals and became focused, it might feel like you're finally on the path to success and ready to start the winter arc. But you see before that we need to talk about one of the major rules that other winter arc videos insist on, which is to disappear and focus on predefined actions and routine that you may think it will change your life. While at first, it sounds inspiring. It feels like the ultimate commitment, a badge of honor. But let's be real for a second. Life doesn't stop for anyone. If you have a job, kids, or other commitments, the fantasy of total isolation and reinvention will crush you. Even if you try to force your life into this mold, it's only a matter of time before it all unravels. And when it does, you'll feel like a failure, not because you lacked effort, but because you were chasing in fantasy that was never sustainable to begin with. But here's the good news. Step 3 will destroy this fantasy, but will make a reality. It's the game changer that bridges the gap between setting goals and actually achieving them. With this step, you'll finally break free from the cycle of frustration. and step into the life you've been working toward. This is the step that sets the top 10% of successful people apart. Kobe Bryant once said, "Without studying, preparation, and practice, you're leaving the outcome to fate. I don't do fate." Bryant did what he could do to not leave things to chance, and so will you. Let me tell you, preparing for your winter arc is easy. Start by doing the one thing only 10% of people are willing to do. Invest real, focused time into researching and crafting the best plan to achieve your goals. Most people skip this step, rushing into action without a clear direction. But the top achievers, they start with strategy. Let's take an example. Say your goal is to lose 10 pounds in a month. Before jumping into random workouts or crash diets, take a step back. Grab your device, dive deep into research, and learn everything you can. What's your body type? How do nutrition and calorie balance work for your goals? What types of exercises are most effective for your body and schedule? Arm yourself with as much information as possible. Ask knowledgeable friends or consult a professional. The goal here is to find the most optimal blueprint tailored to you. Once you've built your plan, the next step is to break it down into smaller, manageable pieces. For example, instead of focusing only on the 10-pound goal, aim for daily habits like walking 10,000 steps, meal prepping, or completing a 20-minute workout. Then, merge these habits seamlessly into your existing routine. This way, your plan becomes part of your life. Structure your life around this principle. All my actions leads to my goal. Make your life revolve around crushing it. Every waking moment should be intentional, planned. You need to embrace an obsessive focus that this is your one shot at life and you're not going to waste it. Dedicate your energy, your time, and your effort to moving closer to your goals. Everything you do should serve a purpose. Join a class that teaches you the exact skills you need to succeed. Time box your day, ensuring you carve out at least a few focused hours each day to work on your transformation. Set aside one day each week to review your plan, refine it, and track your progress. This process creates a feedback loop, constantly adjusting and improving your approach so you stay on track and keep momentum. When every breath, every action, and every decision is aimed at achieving your goals, success stops being a distant dream and becomes your reality. But let's be clear, this is still a winter arc, so drastic measures and clear rules need to be in place to ensure your success. This isn't just about creating a routine. It's about crafting a system that drives results. You've already mapped out your winter arc routine. To truly commit and power through toward your goals, there are 5 essential rules you must follow. These rules are non-negotiable. Ignore them, and you'll sabotage your progress. Follow them, and you'll unlock the discipline and focus needed to thrive. And trust me, the last one will surprise you. So pay attention and take these rules seriously. Your success depends on it. Sleep is your ultimate game changer. Aim for 7 to 8 hours nightly to recharge your body, sharpen focus, and maintain resilience. Align your sleep with your natural circadian rhythm to unlock optimal energy and mental clarity. Wake up early. If you're not working, aim for 6 to 8 a.m., but if you are, set your alarm 1 to 2 hours earlier. Early mornings offer rare distraction-free time, and you can focus fully on your goals. The first 30 minutes set the tone for your day. Diving into notifications right away overwhelms your mind, disrupts focus, and drains your energy. Instead, start intentionally review your to-do list, prioritize tasks, and set clear goals. Journaling is a powerful way to connect with yourself. It's like holding a mirror to your thoughts and feelings, helping you understand and embrace them. Through this gentle practice, you can face the fears and heavy emotions that might be holding you back. Let's be honest, spending hours on social media might feel satisfying in the moment, but it's a dangerous trap. It has to stop from day one. These quick dopamine hits hijack your focus, lock you in a cycle of procrastination. Ironically, most breaks are more stimulating than the task itself, like scrolling. While it feels relaxing, it makes returning to work feels 10 times harder. So the secret to effortless productivity is to take boring breaks. Yes, boring. Sit quietly. Stare at a wall for 2 minutes or more. In doing so, your brain isn't overloaded with stimulation. It starts craving the focus and challenge of your work. Suddenly, even the toughest tasks feel engaging. The fact that you're still here says a lot about your dedication, and I applaud you for that. But let's be real for a second. All those steps we talked about, they're crucial, no doubt, but mean nothing if you don't do the final step. They say actions speak louder than words. So, at the end of the day, this video could be one of dozens you've watched, nodded along to, and then forgotten. But here's the challenge. Don't let this just be another video. Start now by commenting Winter Arc. This will be a declaration that you are starting your success arc today, and in return I'll reply to your comment a week from now to check and see if you've taken the first steps toward your goals. Start now, not later, not tomorrow, right now.